Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket.
Receivers downfield, they can hurt you first.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles in 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his 2nd season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the 2nd-year man from Clemson, Travis Etienne. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 16 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Lawrence to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Lawrence. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board. Point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. This one fielded at the 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Devontae Smith's workload certainly didn't get any lighter going from being a Heisman Trophy winner. They go to him there for a 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. They'll go option to the short side. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that,
and he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal.
And he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. ETN on the toss right. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Well, certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. The Jags with a football to begin the 2nd quarter. Here's Logan Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Hurts. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a short gain here down to the 22. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in.
Touchdown! Dallas Goedert from 6 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive goes 8 plays, and the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On brought down on as Logan Cook to punt. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. That's returnable now for Smith. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the offense, bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Etienne, 81 yards. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Back to throw again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right side. But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
The previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. But whatever they were trying to call, Chad Muma had it read from the start, getting behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. That's into the hands of Pascal. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Josh Allen with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 24, Lawrence. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. 3 quarters in the books. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to the ground with Etienne. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Jaguars' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Lawrence. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Lawrence will throw. Complete to Jones. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. His pass caught at the 4. And the Jags are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Etienne diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. They're going to keep it on the ground, and they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. And that almost makes it a brand-new ball game. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling.
Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start by running the option to the right. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another run with Sanders. Shoves him aside.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2nd and 11. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores, so, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better. and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A higher.
Welcome to Weekly Strategy. This is how you access the new player help.
Season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Take it in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts. Hurts throwing right away. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man here is Scott, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football.